Hello again and thanks for joining. Today I've got two Fleischmann coaches to look at. They're both from the Deutsche Reichsbahn and they're really characterful green coaches. They're number 5082 and 5083 in the Fleischmann catalogue. I got these second hand and unfortunately they've had a bit of a rough time on transit to me and I think there's some damage going on. Hopefully not too much. We're going to try and get that fixed in this video and I'll show you what these coaches are like. So let's get them open. Well, it looks like it's just the bogies that have fallen off. Maybe this is indicative of having these little studs and they don't really work that well to keep the bogies on when these coaches go through a rough time. Anyway, I'll just fix them back on and then we can have a look. Well, thankfully that was an easy fix. So what we've got here at the front is a first, second and third class coach, and the one at the back is just third class. This one does have a very loose roof, it just seems to pull off no problems at all. It does have these clips on it which is meant to clip into the window plastic, but it seems as though someone's changed since this was manufactured. Maybe the silver plastic has shrunk or something because it doesn't actually grip that well and it just pulls off. So possibly some glue might be needed just to keep that roof on top of there. But let's get a closer look at these coaches. So we've got some really nice fine detail moulded in here, extra parts that have been added in for these steps. And we've got the gangway here as well as an extra part which looks really good. The windows are almost flush fit on these coaches and they're also covered in a bit of dust as well because I think they're quite old. Like I said, I did get these second hand, but they do look really great. The window surrounds are fantastic. It's obviously got the toilet part here and it's got some printing on there in yellow and also down here on the black. Got the 3 printed very clearly as well and the destination board is Berlin. A really nice rendition of the Deutsche Reichsbahn logo there with the eagle, and the number of this coach is above it there in the black. Very fine detail down here on the chassis as well. It really looks very good. These are actually a little bit pliable which helps them to not break all the time, and they look as though they're push fit extra parts that have been put into the chassis. Glazing's very clear and you can see inside it we have an interior in brown plastic, and we even have things like this window a little bit down as well, which is a nice touch. Got the vents up in the roof here in the silver part. There's not a lot of detail on the roof, but it does have hatches at each end which are picked out really nicely. Moving around this side you can now see that this is a compartment carriage because the interior has that little gangway along it. And the bogies, okay, they might pop out quite easily from the mounting, but they do look pretty good. There's a lot of rivet detail and the springs are good, even the brake blocks in line with the wheels. They've also been fitted with these little parts to represent a dynamo as well. And underneath we've got some really good representation of wood planking and all the bracing there moulded in as well, and the Fleischmann logo in the middle. It really is quite a cool coach, this one. Let's have a look at the other one. So this is the one with the loose roof, and if I remove that you can see the interior there. It's fairly basic, but you can see that it has been moulded as if it's compartments, and there's even a couple of ridges on the seats there to represent upholstery. It's very similar to the other coach, but the decoration is different. Obviously this is all third class and we have some different destination boards on this one, but we still have Berlin in the middle, the Deutsche Reichsbahn logo there very nicely printed and a number above it. And again we have windows that are half open here, like this one here, and it's very similar underneath this coach with the bracing and the boxes. This is an extra part that's been added in along with these parts underneath here. So two very similar coaches these, but let's see what one of these weighs. So this coach comes in at 135 grams. So these Fleischmann DR coaches I think are actually really good. You can pick up Fleischmann stuff pretty cheap, and I got these as a job lot with a whole bunch of other coaches which I'll show you in other videos. I'm consistently happy with the quality of Fleischmann coaches, and these ones are really particularly quite good. I find them very appealing with the colour combination of the silver and the green and the window surrounds in the yellow. The printing on these is really good as well. So I think they're really good value for money, and I would totally recommend you check out old Fleischmann second-hand coaches because they're really quite good and a good price. But what do you think about these coaches? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know your thoughts, and thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps this channel, and you can keep yourself up to date with Model Railway news and reviews by subscribing. Just hit that subscribe button now. I'll put one of these on the turntable so you can see all the way around. And in a moment another video will appear. Just click on that and I'll see you there. But that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. See ya.